In the early morning of February 23, 2022, Milwaukee officers stopped 20-year-old Keyshawn Thomas on West Capitol Drive for a simple traffic violation, failing to signal. What follows is the full sequence of that night: the original traffic stop, the responding officer's body-worn camera footage, and the CCTV angles that captured everything leading up to the final hours of his life. Throughout the encounter, Keyshawn appears calm, cooperative, and compliant, yet despite that, he would not leave police custody alive. This is the timeline of what really happened.
All right, what's going on with that? I also saw you put your hazards on. Is everything okay?
I don't think I put my hazards on.
Oh, okay.
She probably was trying to grab my phone and probably hit the button.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all.
Get your ID on you, boss?
I don't. I can show you, like...
I can just get your name and everything real quick. Hold on.
I can show you identification.
Let me just get your name. Hold on 1 second.
He was picking me up from the east side. He's spraying me at 27th and Atkinson.
27th and Atkinson?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on 1 second. Let me just get this notebook out. Just tell me your last name. It'll be easier, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Common? Common spelling?
Yeah.
First. And middle initial. Date of birth. Where you live at? Where you live at, boss?
I live on...
What's your phone number? Alright. And do you have insurance on the vehicle?
55331.
Did the vehicle list to you?
Yeah, just got it.
Just got it?
Please,
How long ago?
4067 North 4 Unit A. We have a female caller stating she believes someone's trying to get into her
Alright.
home.
Well,
4067
you say something, miss?
I was asking him if I could take my seat.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Alright. Just stand by. We'll be right back with you in a minute, okay, boss?
Okay, sir.
4-6.
What's that with
Hey, Mr. Let's step out of the car.
10-4.
Put your hands behind your back.
Can I grab my phone?
Yeah, we'll grab it. We're just going to go back to the car.
Is
Just go over this.
there anything wrong with it?
There you go, Warren.
Can I empty the rest of my pocket?
Yeah, hold on. What pocket?
Pocket right here.
Which one?
This one. Right here.
He's trying to eat it. He's trying to eat it.
I'm sorry.
Alright, so there's one rack. Where's the other one?
I have no more. I ate them.
You ate them?
I ate the little smoke I had.
So what is that?
Just use that pot.
Crack.
Weed that I eat, crack that I eat, weed that I eat. But honestly, I only had one piece. She shared with me.
She what?
She shared with me. My auntie that got out the car.
It's not your auntie.
It is.
You guys are like the same age. How can that be your aunt?
You know how old she is? She's 41.
How old are you?
I'm only 20.
In the money?
No, I just came from gambling with my cousin and that's when my mom called me and she come get her.
Police later confirmed there was an active warrant for Keyshawn, though the specifics of that warrant were never disclosed publicly. During the initial search, parts of which were not included in the released body camera footage, officers reported finding substances they believed to be narcotics in his possession.
One rack and then one ecstasy pill. If you had more, I mean, be honest, you're not going to be in trouble for that. I just need to know why you're here with us, because I'm going to need to go to the hospital just to check out your vitals and all that, just to make sure that you're okay. I mean, being high is one thing, I don't care, but it takes a while. Sure. What's that? You have a lot? I think this is some, after.
Should I get an ambulance here?
I don't know, but. I know you don't want to, but, I mean, like, how many ecstasy pills did you have? I mean, did you shove some in your mouth and the officer stopped you, or? Huh?
1.5. The ones I threw away when he had to, I threw on the ground. So that's probably what
Right, so you realize one rock, 1.5 ecstasy pills, and just weed.
Yeah, I did get the
And that was an hour before they stopped you.
Yes, sir.
Nothing since then.
No.
Around 5:53 p.m., nearly 16 hours after the original traffic stop, an officer checking the holding area noticed Keyshawn was no longer responsive and immediately rushed into the cell to assess him, but it was clear something was seriously wrong. The interior view of the cell wasn't captured, only the hallway outside, and some segments appear to cut off because the department's cameras activate only when detecting motion. When the recording picks back up, the officer is seen sprinting out of the cell and hitting the emergency alarm to summon additional help. Reports state he shouted for assistance as multiple officers converged on the scene. Body cam footage that hasn't been publicly released captures one officer calling for Narcan and another radioing for medical support. Narcan is the standard emergency treatment for suspected opioid overdoses, but despite repeated attempts to revive him, Keyshawn was later pronounced dead. As of now, the official cause of death has not been finalized, and the officers connected to the incident were placed on full suspension pending investigation. Police eventually closed in on Darian in a backyard nearby, ordering him repeatedly to drop his gun. Officers later stated that instead of complying, he lifted the weapon, prompting them to fire first. He was struck, but survived his injuries.
Good.
Darian was later charged with attempted first-degree intentional homicide, along with 7 counts of first-degree reckless endangerment. From his hospital bed, he told investigators he had hoped the officers would shoot him. Darian's actions appear fueled by grief and the belief that his friend's death was the result of police wrongdoing, a conclusion he reached long before the facts were available. Instead of allowing the investigation to unfold, he reacted in desperation and now faces the consequences from inside a jail cell. Had he waited even a short time, he would have learned that investigators were pointing toward a drug-related medical emergency rather than any intentional harm by officers.
Drop the gun! Drop the gun!
Again with breaking news and our first look at the hours before in Milwaukee police custody. Keyshawn Thomas was found unresponsive on February 23rd inside a holding cell at Police District 5. Just about 2 hours ago, Milwaukee police released some video from that day, but there are still questions about what happened in the hours before Thomas was found. Sean Gallagher joins me now with that. Sean.
The video shows Keyshawn Thomas ingested drugs while in custody and did not want to go to the hospital when officers offered, but it is not clear how much time passed between when police last checked on Thomas in his cell and when he was found. Radio transmissions from paramedics who responded to District 5 suggest Thomas had for quite some time before he was discovered. When Keyshawn Thomas is at District 5, twice he's able to ingest drugs that he had on him. Once lunging into the back of a police vehicle.
I have no more. I ate them.
You ate them?
I ate the little smoke I had.
And another time, he removes a bag from his pants and eats more drugs while awaiting booking. The booking officer questions him, even suggesting he go to the hospital.
What's that? You have a lot? I think this is just something
Police later explained Thomas formally declined, stating he signed a medical form before he was taken to a holding cell. Keep in mind, this video is from an officer's body camera and includes timestamps of this moment. However, from the two angles we have of surveillance cameras at District 5, there are no timestamps on these cameras. Thomas walks freely into the cell at an unknown time. Milwaukee police show on the video this camera is motion activated. However, we've only been provided angles of when Thomas entered the cell and when he was discovered. Milwaukee police tell the I-Team video exists of officers checking on Thomas between the times of 3 and 6 a.m., but say it was deliberately left out of the community briefing. When they discovered Thomas's body, about a dozen officers come running, calling for Narcan. We're told they immediately start life-saving measures. The I-Team obtained radio traffic from responding EMTs.
Last known well was 16 hours ago when he was incarcerated.
Radio states 16 hours passed between Thomas entering the cell and officers finding his body. The responding EMTs continue with life-saving measures, giving an indication to the state Thomas's body was in when they arrived.
He has a rigid airway. Fluids are not flowing. Frequent finger tips and earlobe are not yielding blood flow.
Last known well 16 hours ago, who has multiple signs of rigidity, lividity.
Now, according to the National Institutes of Health, rigor mortis typically sets in about 2 hours after. MPD again today insisted there were cell checks done, but could not tell us when or how long before he was checked on. We asked the Milwaukee County DA about those radio transmissions, and a spokesperson could not confirm they're part of the investigation, but said they're likely part of the case file. Steve?
Sean Gallagher, a lot more questions here. Thomas's family.
These are the developments available at this stage of the case. Much love to all the lovers of truth and advocates of justice. This is Untold Crime Chronicle. Please hit the like button, drop a comment, share the video, and don't forget to subscribe.